Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm now attending the Space Symposium in Colorado Springs. Man, this place looks amazing. The resort is so huge. Now attending the new generation Space Leader lunch. Space Leaders lunch, sorry. I haven't slept much because we had the Space Generation Fusion Forum, so I'm sorry for looking half tired, but I want to show you guys the other side and show you how big and how beautiful the resort is. But we're inside at the moment, so I'll show the resort, the outside later on, but for now I'll show the inside of where the Space Leaders lunch is happening. So here we will have our new generation of Space Leaders lunch, and we'll be networking. This is the start of the Space Symposium for us, and after that we will go to the other events of the Space Symposium.
And military. Now, on behalf of Space Foundation, we would like to thank Amentum for being the sponsor of today's Leadership Exchange.
It's incredible.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Sorry, I forgot my sunglasses in the hotel. But we have now an hour break before the opening ceremony for the Space Symposium, and now we're at the Broadmoor Resort. This place is beautiful. Reminds me of Switzerland. This resort is really beautiful. It's a 5-star hotel with a lake in the back end of the hotel. So this is the hotel behind us. The inside is really beautiful, but I just wanted to give privacy to the people inside, so I didn't film inside. But that's where we'll be for the next 3-4 days for the Space Symposium. So I'll film that as well and share it with you guys. Guys, we're inside the attendee hall for the opening ceremony. This place looks fascinating. I'll show you the other side. I will talk less, I'll show you the other side so you can see it for yourself. So we came in from there. We can see the rows go all the way back there. But this is where obviously the speakers will come and stand and talk. So it will be very cool to see all of that from this week onwards. There's a lot of big names, big people, many heads of space agencies around the world coming here. So it's cool to see that. Guys, I'm now at the exhibition center. There are like 11,000 people here from many companies, 60 countries. So it's just amazing. This place is so big. It's the biggest space conference in the US, so it's definitely worth coming here. I will not film that much because there is also another event happening, a drone show later on, and my battery is almost finished. So I'm gonna film a little bit here and there, and then I'll just keep it at that. Just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'll show you the other side. So this is the other side I wanted to show you. You can see there's just a small section that continues all the way there, and then we entered from there. You can see Italia, Astro Scale from Japan. There are a few more companies. There's so many companies that I even never heard of myself, even though I'm pretty involved with the space industry. So you can only imagine. And like I said earlier, there are 60 countries and 11,000 people. You make your use your math and guesstimate how many companies potentially are here, because I can not give you an exact number. But yeah, it's the first day of the Space Symposium and I'm already impressed with what I'm seeing, to be honest. Guys, you can probably see from my face the exhaustion. The schedule is like really brutal. We'll be leaving the hotel every time 7 a.m. and we arrive at 12 a.m. back. But this place is huge. So where I came from there, you see, there's an exhibition, and this is also another area for exhibition. So I don't want to bombard you guys with exhibitions after exhibition. I'm trying to see some interesting stuff. I'll share that, because otherwise if I share everything it will be just too much. So I'll check what's worth checking and share that with you guys. Guys, there's so many companies here, so many. But this company is quite cool, KBR. They do spacesuit maintenance. There are companies that do spacesuit design like Dover, ILC, and what was the third one? I forgot their name. I can't remember. But this one, they do spacesuit maintenance. So yeah, there's so many things going on. It's just you would never know if you don't come here, you know. And especially in the US, there's so many companies that even me in this space industry I've never heard of. Guys, every now and then you come across some really cool projects, and this company called Lunar Outpost, they have their Eagle, I think, was it a rover, or let's say a truck, a mini truck, that they work together with MDA Space, and they try to send it within 5 years to the moon, to the surface of the moon. So I'll try to show you guys. It's so busy, as you can see, like the full model. It looks really cool, I'll be honest. Things like this make me fall in love with space again. So to see these cool stuff, it's let me just walk out a little bit further. You can see this. The plan is, this is the part where they work with MDA Space. Is a Canadian company. They built also the Canada arm. So the plan is to have, I think, from what I see from this concept, 2 seats for 2 astronauts, and then the payload there. and then the arm on this side. But yeah, this is really cool, to be honest. Lunar Outpost in collaboration with MDA Space. Guys, this is another of those moments where you see another cool thing made by the space industry. So this is built by Astrolab. They want to send it to the moon 2027, and they're collaborating with HP for the software part, but the hardware part is built by Astrolab, who's based in LA. But yeah, this thing is huge. I have to zoom out to fit the whole thing, and it's still not fitting in. I'm gonna try to zoom out so you can get most of it in here. But yeah, guys, so many cool stuff happening in the US when it comes to space. Let me zoom out a bit more because these things are really big. So they want to send it on a private commercial mission to the far side of the moon by 2027, 2028. That's literally 2 to 3 years around from today. So yeah, let me walk around again on the other side for you guys to appreciate how big it is. And it's on 0.5x in terms of the zoom, or so you get an idea of how big it is. And this is 1x, so that tells you like how huge this thing is. Back to 0.5x and now 1x. Guys, I'm now at Vast Space, and they have also a demo module of their Heaven 1, the first commercial space station that is planned to be launched, as you can see here, May 2026, which is literally just a year and a month away from today, because we are now beginning of April 2025. So this is how it looks like. We'll go inside a bit, just to give you an idea. This is one of the space stations that probably will come in the future that will replace the ISS, or the International Space Station. So it'll be interesting to see how it looks from the inside. So yeah, I'm now queuing. Once my turn, I will film the inside if it's hard.
I wish I were funny. I was telling the jokes, but French people are not funny. So I'm not gonna do a one-man show or one-man show. Yes, thank you. Sorry, we're going to go on the flying.
If you don't care about the ecosystem, no. It's close enough to have our own privacy. But we are standing next to each other, so that's a cool thing.
Guys, we are in the Vast space station, commercial space station, and we have a NASA astronaut who's going through an interview. But I just wanted to show you guys the inside of how it will look like from that side as well as this side. But I think it might be cooler to just hear it from the astronaut himself.
Let's get a little tighter so that people can leave if they need to. Yep.
So I think that side is... I will talk later, I'll just...
Dragon can take up 3 more of these, so we can switch them out.
So that window is there.
And then of course, the window for the view of Earth. It's just on the side of the You ready? Yeah. It's pretty sleek in here.
It's just amazing. The first time I'm coming in this, and I just get the luck to have a NASA astronaut going through an interview. So I will be a little bit patient and wait.
I'm the lead astronaut. The lead astronaut. Lead astronaut.
You're the lead astronaut now, but you are
I am an astronaut.
It's like my kitchen.
It's quite cool to come inside.
How are you doing today? I'm doing great.
This is like I have moved
Space flight experience. It's a one-to-one mock-up of the spacecraft. We're launching.
Yeah, it was just a half tea. I spoke with one of your colleagues in Hamburg, and he told me about the appearance of what is it. I can't believe it. Now I'm here. Tell us in our Zoom module. So what makes it special? And why is it
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I'm glad you're excited about it because I'm excited as well. This is the first time we've seen the interior of our spacecraft like in real life and in person and built the way that we're going to build it. So it's 4 meters in diameter, 12 meters long. It has the capability to house 4 crew members. And over the 3-year lifespan of the spacecraft, we will have 4 missions to the vehicle. So
We've got a bunch of these parabolic flights with zero gravity and engineering flights.
So here we have some of the payloads, guys.
It's like there's no
Here should be a biocapsule where they test things like plants, among other things, and probably also may potentially meat or food. And on this side, obviously, like I've mentioned earlier, we have the astronaut going through interview.
So that'll be the first visit. So this happened very rapidly. This vehicle launches on a Falcon rocket. It's a similar mass to a SpaceX Dragon, so that's why we can use that system. And once it's in space, we're
So with a crew of 4, 10-day mission each, basically 40 days worth of food, water, air, toilet paper, trash. That's all stored here in this hallway. The payloads are all in on that side. So after we have one docking port, Dragon docks there. They pressurize the vestibule. Hatch opens. We'll bring in the INV duct for air ventilation. This would not be here
Yeah.
at the time. So actually what happens is the hatch folds down, we bring a ventilation duct over it, and then we put this on top to help protect it from getting damaged while you're bringing cargo in and out. But the hatch would already be down, and you just come either way. It's not this big either. But yeah, then when you come through here, it's like water, avionics, food, water, food. Medical kits, more food and water, additional wet wipes. Yeah, it's a lot, and then trash cans. These are trash and he's for trash as well. And then we've got the additional storage here for our air filtration systems. We have to replace the cartridges every so often. So that's all in
So
here. And then
that's
we
the
have-
ECLIS, the environmental control
Exactly.
and
Well,
life
ECLIS is
support.
actually under the floor.
Oh, right, makes sense.
Yeah.
Because so it's not a one-on-one mock-up in the sense that it's
Well, it's
there is no how do you access the ECLIS?
Guys,
these are the crew cabins.
behind me is the payload section and there's interview going
So
on.
there's two
And
up here
here's
and two
where the
down
astronauts
here.
sleep, so
They're
it's quite busy
Better
here.
than the ISS.
I will film later on, but out of respect I'm not going to film the astronaut, so I just wanted to share with you guys how this looks like from the inside, and it's pretty dope, I'm not going to lie. It's just a little bit jam-packed, there's many people here, so I will try to film a bit when it's maybe less people, but I'll be honest, there's a queue outside, so I'm not sure if that's going to be even possible. Plus, also, what I'm going to say is that, man, I'm exhausted, so I haven't been sleeping much lately, so apologies for my face. But other than that, it's pretty dope. Guys, I'm filming this part because you might not be able to hear me earlier on, but here is the payload section, as I mentioned earlier. They will also do exercises, and obviously they will also look for the Earth from the window. They will also do outreach from this end. So just imagine, so this whole section, maybe I should have filmed it vertically, but this where they will do all their outreach, their payload, their exercise, and that side will be for sleeping mainly. So that's what I wanted to film for you guys. For now it's jam-packed, I'll give other people the chance also to film, and I'll go outside because it's getting really busy. So yeah, that's the vast commercial space station. That side is for sleeping and storage, and this side for payload, exercise, outreach, and looking out for Mother Earth. So now I'm gonna go slowly down, making sure I don't fall.
Shuttle pilot and then shuttle commander.
Once again, guys, the vast commercial space station that hopefully will launch next year. As you can see, there's a huge queue there, so I gotta go. Guys, I'm at the booth of VAST, the company that I was just visiting, their module commercial space station. So as you can see the video behind me, they're advertising their space station. It was pretty cool. I was there with former NASA astronaut Andrew Ferstel. I filmed, I hope you guys could hear me, because I didn't also want to be too loud. Because they were doing an interview, and I also did not want to film the whole interview, or film, like I filmed a little bit. Out of respect, I stopped, because obviously the interview is between the interviewer and the astronaut himself. So, but that being said, he was a really cool dude, pretty chill, like most of the other astronauts that I met. Very humble guy, and to be honest, their space station looked very nice, looked very luxurious. I can only imagine that flying in there will be definitely way more comfortable than previous space stations. So yeah, I'm gonna go check out their booth and see who to talk to. But if there are any other interesting stuff, I will film that as well, and I'll share it with you guys. Thanks.